The diagram shows the graph of y equals e to the x sine x over 2 all divided by 10 together with 4 left rectangles. We want to use the left rectangles to estimate the area between the curve and the x-axis from x equals 1 to x equals 3 to 5 decimal places. So we can see that the widths are all 0.5 and we want the heights at the left hand end. So let's look at the individual areas. So what I might do to start with is actually define this function. It will save me time. So define, and we'll call it f, the variable is f, and the expression is going to be one-tenth of e to the x multiplied by sine of x divided by 2. Oh, that's okay. And we're in radians, so that's all good. So the widths are 0.5, so 0.5 multiplied by f of 1. That's the height at the left hand end here. So that's we want to give the final answer to 5 decimal places, so 0.065 0.06516. Let's just put 0, 6 and so on. And then we've got 1.5. So all we need to do is change this. Oh no, let's do it further down. Actually, let's copy it. Paste it in here. And then change that to 1.5. 0.1527. Then we want it at 2. So let's paste again. Change it to 2. 0.3108. And finally at 2.5. So paste again. Change this in here to 2.5. .5780, and then we just want to add those up. So it's going to be that add that add that add that, and if we want this to 5 decimal places, that's going to be 1.10684 square units. Correct to 5 decimal places. Now part B says, is this an under or overestimate? It's an underestimate, and we can see that because of all the bits of area that are under the curve but not part of the rectangles. Now the next part of this question asks me to do the same thing but with right rectangles. So now let's go back to blue. So this is part C. We would use 1.5, 2, 2.5 and 3. Now we've got all of those values there except for 3, so let's just copy this one and let's just paste and then change this to 3, and we get that value. And then if we just get this calculation here, okay, it's not wanting me to do that. Have I managed to get the whole calculation? No. Oh well, never mind. Let's take that one and add it to, so we're going to want this one, and we're going to want this one just here, the 0.3. So we'll want that one. And we dragged a bit more than we wanted there. And the other value that we want is this one, the 0.15 one. So let's drag that down here. Get rid of the extra bit that I dragged. And that gives me 2.0 4, 3, 4, 4, 0. Oh, we want it to 5 decimal places, don't we? 0, 4, 3, 4, 4. Now, the next part of the question asks me to find the average of these two answers. So this one added to this one, and then we'll divide that by 2. So in part D, the first part of that, we get the 1.575 and so on. And we want to compare that with the true answer, which we can do on the calculator. So in Math 2, got the integral, and we were integrating from 1 to 3. And in here we can just put f of x. So f of x dx, and execute, and that gives us 1.53714 and so on, and we want the percentage difference. So to do that, we're going to do, this one seems to be the bigger one, so we'll put that first. Take away this one. Doesn't seem to want to go there. Okay, so we need the minus in between there, and we need to get rid of the minus off the end. And of course we need to divide by the true value, which is that one, and then multiply by 100. That gives us 2.47%.